Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a back to school video for you guys. I am unfortunately not going back to school. I am currently in cosmetology school right now, if you guys didn't know that. But it is almost back to school time. Basically is back to school time, and I just want to talk to you guys about like my high school experience and all that stuff. So yeah, I will link all of my high school advice videos and anything back to school. 4 years ago, I entered into high school and was scared out of my mind because my middle school experience sucked butt, and I was like, I don't want to have to go through this again, and I don't want to have to deal with being bullied or deal with being whatever the case may be. So that was like I was really hesitant about even going into a bigger high school or anything of that sort, and I was like contemplating on just getting homeschooled and stuff like that because I was legitly freaked out about it. And then I went into high school and I had an awesome time, and it was awesome. And while I was in high school, I didn't think it was awesome. While I was in high school, I hated high school. I thought it was overrated and stupid. I thought that I shouldn't have to deal with so much bullcrap from other people, that I shouldn't have to act like this way or act like that way just so people like me or things of that sort. So I really did feel like it was overrated, and everything that you see in TVs and movies is such a lie and stuff like that. But I did go to a relatively small high school, so that was a great plus. Now looking back on high school, it was so much fun. Every mistake, every lesson learned, every argument, every lost friendship is a memory I made, is a lesson I learned, is something that helped shape me as a person. And I thank all those people that try to screw me over in some way, shape, or form in high school, because I became stronger. I became an amazing person because of it. And yeah. So with that being said, like I said, I really didn't care too much for high school, so like I kind of try to keep my friends really small with very select people, just because I didn't want to have to deal with too much drama. So basically, other than that, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of bad times, like people, like I said, screwed me over or didn't like me or stuff like that. But other than that, I did like it for the most part. I did do a lot of things. I was really involved in high school. I was a jock. I was honor roll. I played sports. I played softball. I played baseball. I played volleyball. I was a cheerleader. I managed basketball. I went to every single football game we had. And yeah, so that was basically, I spent a lot of time being active in my high school. I loved going to football games. That is probably one of the biggest things I am going to miss, is the fall time and actually going to a high school football game and cheering on your best friends playing. So now you guys, I'm just going to give you some advice for my own knowledge, or I don't know what I have. But this is probably the biggest one, and just take it in steps. Take it all in steps. It all seems really big, and it all seems really freaking annoying at times, but it's gonna mean something later in life, if that makes sense. Whether it's the people you meet, the lessons you learned, or the stories that you have to tell of one event that you ever got to do, or things like that, those are gonna mean something to you after high school, while you're in college, and while you have kids. Things like that are gonna mean something. Like now that I'm not in high school, I think about the times I spent with my friends all the time, and like how different it's going to be, because all of my friends are leaving. I'm staying here, and a couple of my friends are enlisted in the Army or the Navy, and they're leaving. So it's like you realize how short it is, but how much time you spent with these people. So even if you don't think you're gonna have these people in your life for the rest of your life, and you're just like, well, we can be friends now and I like hanging out with you, but you're probably not someone I want in my life forever, still make memories, because that's what's going to count later in life. That's what's going to help you grow as a person, is knowing that in high school you did that. In high school you got to say that. In high school you got to feel this way. Because never again are you going to be able to say that's the first time I felt it, because you felt it in high school. Does that even make sense? Just realize that it only sucks for right now. It only sucks right now. that you only have 4 years, that you only have this short amount of time that seems forever to learn so much, to experience so much, to love someone so much. Does that make sense? Because after you graduate, things change tremendously. People change, relationships change, you change to the person. You become better because you experience what you experience. So just cherish it, like, completely. But just remember that this is the time of your life. They say it is, but just don't let these be the happiest years of your life. Don't say that high school was the best time of my life. Make it one of the best times of your life. Make it not only what you want to strive for, but you want to strive for a better life. Like, does that make sense? You hear those people that say, I miss being in high school because that was the best years of my life. You don't want to be that person. You want to be that person that says, high school was so much fun, but my life right now is 10 times better. You guys are going to do great in high school. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!